This is Tokyo Scramble. Welcome to lesson 12, where we are reading through the copyright free downloadable manga, Barakujaku ni Yoroshiku by Sato Shuho. If this is your first time here, go back to the introductory video and start with us from the beginning. And if you're back, welcome back. Let's see, last time, our buddy Saito was getting upset because everyone thinks that doctors are rich when they actually don't make much money at all. So the studies, the understudies, the doctors in training have joined the surgery division, and we'll get started there. So lesson 12, without further ado, here we go. Yoi no dekita mono. 用意のできたものから手術場に入るように用意のできたものから手術場に入るように全員揃ったところで説明を始めるぞ。Alright, as usual, let's break this down. So this is we'll start here. 用意のできたもの。用意のできたもの。When I was first learning Japanese, this actually felt very unnatural to me. And I had to just kind of get used to how this sounds. You often learn that no is like a possessive. This no isn't really a possessive. It's an alternative to ga. Almost. So, 用意のできたもの is kind of similar to like 用意ができたもの. So anyways, it's like the people, mono. This is just like for those of you, people who 用意のできた. Like if you're ready, for those who have gotten ready, who have their preparations ready. 用意のできたもの. 用意のできたものから so starting with them 手術場 the operation room 手術場に入るように this putting this ように at the end is actually a way of making a request. So if you want to make a request, like please make sure that you do something or do something in a certain way, you would say something, ように. So this one says, starting with those of you, mono, who have gotten ready, you guys can enter the operation room, ように, like please enter the operation room. Good. So this final ように is it means in that way, but it's kind of a way of making a request. So just keep that in mind. If something ends in ように, it can be a request. A really common version of this is when people are making like when they're making like a prayer or something. Maybe they go to the local shrine and they make some kind of prayer, like there's a test, like 期末テストを受かりますように. So to be able to pass my finals, or so ように is kind of like a way of making a request, and like I said, that like a kind of common use you might hear of that ように is when people are making like a wish or a prayer or something. Okay, but in this case, just a request. 全員揃ったところで this ところで is very useful. ところ is like place, but it doesn't mean a literal place. It just means like when you've gotten to a place where all of you are together, like not a literal place, but like when you're all together, basically saying when you've reached the stage of everyone being 揃った, like being together. So 全員 everyone, when everyone's ready, everyone's all together, 揃った, we're all ready, lined up, we're all together. And that ところで is just the when, like when that happens. 説明 を始めるぞ。So I will begin 始める my explanation 説明。Okay? So, 用意のできたものから手術場に入るように全員揃ったところで説明を始めるぞ。So basically, once you're ready, you guys can go ahead and enter the operation room. And once everyone is all together and ready to go, I'll begin my explanation. Okay, continuing. ご存知かもしれないが、大学病院とは、教育、研究、診療の3つを目的とした特殊な病院であり、通常、大学の医学部に付属して設置されている。And then in the parentheses here it says 文部科学省大学設置基準。Let's break down this part just alone. Hang on. Here we go. So starting here. So here we're breaking the, what is it called? Breaking the third person wall? Or I don't know. He's basically, this is directed to you, the reader. So, ご存知かもしれない。ご存知 is a polite, it's like a formal way, polite way of saying like, 知ってる? Like you know. So he's saying like, you may already know, like 知ってるかもしれない but in a formal way. ご存知かもしれない So this is a, yeah, you use ご存知 when you are talking to someone to elevate them. Yes, so ご存知かもしれないが but, you may already know, but, 大学病院とは So this とは is used as a way to, if you see a とは, it means you're about to get a definition of what that thing is. So he's saying a university hospital is, or what a university hospital is, if you ever see this とは, you're about to get a definition. So 大学病院とは教育 So 教育 is education. 研究 which is research. And 診療 which is like medical treatment. So 教育、研究、診療の3つ So these three things を目的とした特殊な病院であり So, a university hospital is a special 特殊な is a special hospital with the three 目的 like goals or purposes of education, research, and medical treatment. でありである would be like des period finished, but he's continuing the sentence. So であり通常 as like usual, and then 大学の医学部に So a university medical division に付属して to be connected to 設置されている and 設置されまあ設置する is to like what's the word? To like install. It's like an installation, basically. Yeah, installation. There's the word. So it is an installation. And then the Monbuka Gakusho is like, man, I'm gonna need to look up the official. They do definitely have an official English name, but Monbuka Gakusho is like the official government body that governs you know, education and science and medicine and all this stuff. So I am going to need to look up the official name of this. It's a government. It's like the official government body that kind of like governs and regulates like education in these areas. So, Monbuka Gakusho, Daigaku, University, Setchi, the installation, and then Kijun. Kijun is like the requirements. So it's like in line with the requirements of the Monbuka Gakusho, this governing body of like education for, you know, medicine. Okay. If that didn't make sense, he's going to explain it with つまり大学病院とは there's that とは again 診療だけを目的とした病院ではないのだ So つまり that is to say 大学病院とは again what a university hospital is 診療だけを目的とした病院ではないのだ So it's not a hospital whose only job is to treat patients, to do medical treatment. It has other functions beyond that. That's what he's trying to say. Okay? Okay, here's the instructor for the day, I guess. So, 本日の患者は75歳の男性。肝硬変による食道静脈瘤破裂と肝性昏睡を合併している。Okay, those are hard words, and that's why they have all of that furigana, yomigana in there for you guys. So let's break this down really fast. 本日の患者は today's patient is a 75-year-old man. Here's where kanji is really useful. So, for example, I don't actually know what kankohen is, but by knowing what the kanji mean, I know what it is. So let me explain. Kan is the kanji for your liver, which I know. Ko is the kanji for hard, katai. And hen is the kanji for change, like kawaru. Yeah. So if you put those all together, I know this has to do with the hardening, basically the hardening of the liver. And the English name of that medical condition is on the tip of my tongue. So I'm going to remember. Kankohen yoru. So as a result of kankohen, 食道静脈瘤破裂と肝性昏睡を合併している。So again, the kanji, to be honest, like I don't really know the exact meaning of this, but I can piece together the meaning. So I know that 食道 is your food pipe, your throat, your esophagus, yeah? 静脈 is like a vein. Like, yeah, so like a 静脈瘤 is like what are like a vein that's like, what do you call this? Varicose vein. A varicose vein. And then haretsu, I think we did this earlier, right? Remember the accident victim that was he had like haretsu in one of his kanzo somewhere. It's a burst. So to haretsuru is to burst. So this vein in his shokudo, in his esophagus, or maybe next to his esophagus, has burst. I don't know this medical condition, but just because I kind of know these individual pieces, I can guess. Yeah. Kansei konsui. Again, I don't know this condition, but if we look at the kanji, you just learned kan 10 seconds ago over here. It means liver, kan. Kansei. This sei means like kind of like the essence, I guess, the natural way, the natural inclination of something, the essence of something, or the way. So kansei has something to do with the liver, and I know that konsui is a coma. So he has a coma that has been brought upon him by something wrong with his liver. を、合併している。合併 is to put two things together. And this is actually a really common word. So 合併してる, like if you kind of like put two things together, mash up two things, put two ideas together, put two teams together, put two whatever, you can 合併する. So this is really common. These other words, not common at all. It's just more of a demonstration of like how learning kanji can kind of help you understand things you don't know. But 合併する is very common. So, 肝硬変による食道静脈瘤破裂と肝性昏睡を合併している. Alright, I blacked this out. This old man in the manga, if you've downloaded, is super naked, and he has a catheter in, and that's kind of a shock to these guys. So I didn't know if YouTube was gonna block me out if I play. I don't know. So I just, okay. All right, let's go a little bit more. 僕が今いるのは第一外科。主に食道、胃、腸や肺臓の手術を担当する科だ。大学病院での研修医の研修方式は大きく分けて2つある。1つ目は最初から1つの科に所属し、そこで集中して学ぶストレート方式。This is a lot. Here, I'll stop here one time before we continue really fast. Let's go here. 僕が今いるのは So the one that or I now where I am now, or the one I am in now, is the Daiichi Gekka. This is the division 1, first division, Gekka, like surgery. 主に this kanji, shu, like shujin no shu, is means mainly. The majority of the time, like mainly, 主に the shokudo, esophagus, I, like your stomach, cho, your intestines, ya, and things like your kanzo. What did I just say earlier? I feel like I said something different. Well, that's okay. You can ignore me. I think you're gonna have to rewind this. I might have said haizo. Haizo is your lungs, but actually, I don't know I said that. It's kanzo. This is your liver. Anyways, 肝臓の、手術を担当する方 So the surgery を担当する they're in charge of these surgeries, this division, this ka. Remember we talked about ka? The different ka are the different divisions within a hospital. So this ka, this division is 担当する in charge of surgery for liver, intestine, stomach, esophagus, mainly. Yeah. 大学病院での研修医の研修方式は大きく分けて2つある。Okay, so there's a couple no's here, so we'll just start at the backside when we translate. 研修方式. So the 研修, like training, 方式, the way, the method. So the training method of the doctors in training at the university hospital. So 大学病院での研修医の研修方式は大きく分けて2つある。大きく分ける means there's a large division between two ways. There's two very different ways. 大きく分けて、分ける is to split. So there's a big split and there's two ways. There's two 方式. There's two methods. 2つある. Two ways. 1つ目は So the first, if you say 1つ目, it means the first. So 1つ is one. 1つ目 is the first. So 1つ目は the first. 最初から from the beginning. 1つの科に to be at one division. 1つの科に所属し所属 is to belong to something. To be, it could mean being assigned somewhere, but it usually means to like to belong to something. So you can belong to, wherever you belong. 一つの科に所属し this is just the shortened form of するし、そこで and there 集中して focus 学ぶ so just focus on the one 科一つの科 and this is called ストレート方式 straight method, the straight method. Let's see what the other method is. もう一つは2年間どこの科を回ってもよいスーパーローテート方式だ。Okay. So the other 方式 the other method もう一つは so one more the other one so one more the one more 方式 method is 2年間for 2 years どこの科を回ってもよい you can go and around to any of the different divisions for 2 years. This is called a super rotate 方式 the super rotation method. Super rotate 方式 Okay. Good. Let's continue. A6 大学附属病院の場合はスーパーローテート方式で僕たちは一家に 2,3 ヶ月かけていろいろな科で研修を行う。Okay. So the A6 university, the hospital, so the hospital attached to the Eiroku Daigaku, Eiroku University. So, no bae wa, in the case of Eiroku's University Hospital, it is a super rotation method hospital. So, 僕たち, we, one division ni, so for every division, we take 2 to 3 months. Yeah, かけて、2、3ヶ月かけて、いろいろな, so remember this kanji means repeat something. I think the last episode we had hibi. Hibi means like the day to day. So this time, いろいろな. Sometimes in spoken Japanese, you actually hear people say いろんな. They'll kind of mush the two いろいろ together and it becomes いろんな. But it means different, many different. Iro means color, so many different colors. Yeah, well, different. It just means many different. いろんな科で研修を行う. 行う just means to do something. 行う to do something. So for them, they'll spend about 2 to 3 months at one division, and they will study a bunch of different divisions that way. So, 2年間のうちにそれぞれが自分の進むべきかを決めていくことになる. And then, during those 2 years, 2年間のうちに, during those 2 years, within those 2 years, それぞれが, each of them, like everyone individually, each of us, 自分の, your own, 進むべきかを, 進む is to proceed, to move forward. 進むべき is the one you should move forward with. So if you should do something, should is べき. So 話すべき, you should talk. Like if you're fighting with somebody, you could give advice to your friend and say 話すべきだと思うよ. You can say you should definitely try it. It's delicious. You gotta go try it. Like 食べるべき, maybe. 試すべき, you should definitely give it a try. 行くべき, you should definitely go. You should go. Yeah. べき. So 進むべきかを決めていくことになる. So 決める, 決めていく. So attaching this いく, I think the very first lesson of this, we talked about attaching iku as a verb to things. It gives the feeling of something moving forward into the future. So, 決めていくことになる. So, as they're moving forward, they decide on which division, everyone decides like on their own which division they think they should be moving forward with. ことになる. It will become the case. Yep. Okay, let's wrap it up there. This one kind of had a lot of vocabulary and stuff, so I won't make it too long. Hope this was useful. If you have any questions, as always, leave them down in the comment section below. Good luck with your studies. Catch you guys next time. And that's it for today. Tokyo Scramble out.